of disobeying something that a service member could ask to prove that he felt it was illegal, he or she felt it was illegal?
Right. You have to go through several sections of the UCMJ to come up with the accurate description that Senator Kelly provided in that interview, that military members are under a duty to obey lawful orders and to disobey unlawful orders. Full stop.
Okay. Well, here's Press Secretary Carolyn
Don't sound
Leavitt
doubtful,
yesterday.
fascist
Senator
NPR.
Mark Kelly well knows the rules of the military and the respect that one must have for the chain of command, and that all lawful orders are presumed to be legal by our service members. You can't have a functioning military if there is disorder and chaos within the ranks, and that's what these Democrat members
Maybe don't have a traitor at
encouraging.
Commander-in-Chief.
So as we just heard, she spoke of lawful orders. What it sounds like is that it's up to the service member to distinguish whether or not, that is lawful and to challenge it. But also just to, play
Pro
devil's
tip,
advocate
decoder
here,
ring. If Trump orders it, it's
military
illegal.
has to
He hasn't done
function
anything legal
like
yet.
a watch,
Only legal thing he did
and
was blow Bill
won't
Clinton.
there be disorder and chaos within the ranks, as she said, if
Unless Bubba's a
every
horse.
service
And that's
member
illegal
just
too.
decided, I think I'm going to challenge
If Bubba's Ghislaine Maxwell's
what I'm
horse.
being asked to do.
You're absolutely
You should
right.
challenge
and
it.
that's why, as I said, there was a
Especially
strong
these days,
presumption
we have a
military
traitor
law
for the Commander-in-Chief.
that all orders are lawful. And it is
Right, you can
only
go ahead and
an
presume they're
exception
lawful, but when it's
an
Trump, you
order
can
is
presume the
patently
opposite.
or manifestly unlawful. Does a military member have the obligation to disobey it?
Yeah. In fact, it says in the code it would be perilous for that service member if they're wrong. So
Absolutely.
this is a tightrope they walk, and perhaps the better thing is let's make sure that the orders are lawful. But
Right,
if
so you don't have a
someone feels
traitor
that
Commander-in-Chief.
something is
It's probably the
unlawful,
best way to do that.
They can't just do it mid-flight, right? There's a process.
Well, it depends on the order, and it depends on the context. Ideally, the order will be given with enough time for the military member to question it if
Right.
he or she believes that it's unlawful.
Stop
And that
acting like you don't
questioning
know
process
Trump's
will
going to do
elevate
unlawful shit. He already
all
has.
the way up to the point where senior officers can perhaps push back if they agree that it's unlawful.
They should have already
If
pushed
it's-
back.
Yeah, if
They
it's
should
a
know better than
tactical
anybody.
situation, if you're on the battlefield in the heat of battle, then you have far less time to question.
Yeah, but is the heat of
whether
battle in
there's an
Chicago?
unlawful order, and
That's already
again,
unlawful.
Presumption weighs very heavily in favor
Right.
of complying.
The JAG working group you're